What's up, folk? Malik back again with another video for the future 1%ers and anybody else trying to achieve that financial freedom. Now, you see the title of this video, and these 3 traits will lay the foundation for you to go from boy to man, girl to woman, sheep to lion, Chris to Caitlin. All right, maybe not that one, but the information in this video will definitely help you achieve your maximum potential. Now, before we dive into the 3 traits and behaviors that are critical to success, you have to give me 60 seconds to explain this to you first. And if you cannot pay attention for 60 seconds, just click off the video, click on the cat video, click on the bad news, click on whatever it is that's got you distracted and keeping you away from your maximum potential. And what you got to understand is that as the human species, we are extremely mediocre in regards to our full potential. I don't know about you, but I don't know a single person who has maximized their potential in every single area of their life. It really might just not be possible. It would take Jesus or something to get that done. I'm just Malik, and you just some cat watching a YouTube video, so there's not really any fault in us falling short from our maximum potential. But if we could reach half of that, 25% of that, even 10% of that, we will be so much more better off in our own lives. And achieving this takes time. It's a journey. That's why we have our whole lives to figure this stuff out, inshallah. There's 10,000 steps you got to take before you even reach the first checkpoint. So it's critical that you don't get distracted along the beginning of your journey, because you're going to be set back tremendously. Make sure to go check out some of the other videos on this channel to get yourself focused and disciplined. But I'm going to assume that you are already there. So let's go ahead and move on to what we need to do to set this foundation for success. And the first of these 3 pillars is servitude. That's right, service. All right, how is you serving somebody else? How is you helping somebody else in their own life, or you helping another organization, corp, entity, whatever it is? How is you serving someone else beneficial to you? And if you know, you know, but this is a kingdom principle, okay? This means that these are true across time, all right? 1,000 years ago, you being of service to somebody would help you out. 10,000 years ago, tomorrow is going to be useful. I mean, there's always going to be a need for servitude, which means that you will always be useful. You will always provide value, which will mean you will always be needed. Okay, but don't do it just for money. Okay, help others out the kindness of your heart. I'll give you a great example. Last year, I uploaded a video on this channel, Ultimate Facebook Ad Strategy for Service Businesses, the most popular video on this channel at the moment. Hundreds, if not thousands of people have been helped with the information in that video, and I didn't charge them a dime for it. I literally just wanted to help people out. Just put it out there. I want to help bring other people to the kingdom. My Facebook account got hacked and disabled last month. I lose access to all my business pages. Now I'm in a position where the main lead generator for my own business has just been completely wiped out by some dude in Taiwan. Out of nowhere, some dude that does Google SEO, search engine optimization, essentially organic Google traffic, he hit me up out of nowhere and said, "Hey man, what's cracking?" And I said, "What's up?" back to him. We get to chatting. Long story short, he sends me a full 10-minute video explaining everything that I need to do for my own Google SEO or search engine optimization for my own website. In my time of need, without even asking, without even looking, I was actually provided the answer to my problem. This is why servitude is important. Okay, do unto others as you would like done unto you, the golden rule. All right, don't forget that. I used to call these things woo-woo or crazy out there. No, man, karma is a real thing. It exists. What you do to other people will be done onto you every single time. So make sure that what you're doing it with good intent. You're doing it to help other people and not harm anybody. Okay, because that same harm can be brought onto you in the future time. Operate with integrity. All you have in this world is your name, is your reputation. Are you an honest person, or are you a sack of? Understand that bad news travels a lot quicker than good news. All right, you have no integrity, you ruin your reputation. You'll be known for that throughout your community. All right, now there won't even be nobody that will allow you to serve them. Okay, you're cutting out your own blessings. Make sure you have integrity in this life. 2, you have to have a purpose or a vision. I went over this in extreme detail in some of my earlier videos. Check out the Science to Destroy Low Motivation and find your purpose. But in short, you have to have a purpose or a vision in order to get anything done in this world. Otherwise, what are you bringing into the world? Okay, why are you here? Are you here just to mooch off of family members? Are you here to just eat whatever somebody else is producing to spend money? Or what is your purpose here? All right, are you just another drone being used by somebody who's conscious and actually creating something in this world? Or are you creating what you want to bring out in this world? Okay, what did you say that you wanted to do since you were a child, that you used to do since you were a child? All right, that's the type of stuff that you should be focused on as far as your purpose. What are you trying to build? What are you trying to create? Understand that if you want to raise to your highest self, your higher self, your maximum potential, you have to tap into your higher self, all right, your creative self. You have to tap into that which sees the future, okay? You wake up today, your eyes only see what's here right now. This is your lower self. This is your body, all right? The creator in you, the person who sees what you can be, all right? That idea that you have that you haven't started because you can't stop, watching dirty videos online or playing video games, getting off of Facebook, social media, whatever the case is. All right, tap into that. That's what's going to help you reach your maximum potential. And I don't think it's enough to even know your purpose. Really, you have to know why you're doing it and how you're going to bring it forth. How are you going to bring this into the world? Now you have an actual plan, an actual vision. If you can control yourself, okay, control your lower self, you can get this stuff done in your life. I don't like beating a dead horse, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Your highest self, okay, your highest potential is going to be found through your highest self. All right, again, your lower self wants instant gratification. It wants instant pleasure. It wants it now. Your higher self sees where you're going to be at in 10 years on that boat, on that yacht, on that beach with your beautiful family, enjoying yourselves. All right. Your lower self don't see that. The lower self like, hey, look, we can get through the factory today. We'll do our 8 hours and we'll be good when we get home. We have all of the little pleasures that we need to keep going. Okay. Don't fall for the trap. You will never make it if you fall for the trap. And the final pillar is going to be patience or discipline, okay, and discipline. I would say that these are interchangeable for the most part. Understand, everything that we do from top to bottom, it all starts as a seed. I started as a seed, you started off as a seed. That idea you got started off as a seed in your head, a tiny little neuron that fired and said, hey, let's do this. Okay, everything starts off as this tiny, almost, you can't even see it with the naked eye, okay, because you can't see it with the naked eye. That's where I'm just gonna leave that one. But everything that we do in our life starts as a seed. It starts as a something that was pretty much not even in existence and slowly grew to be in existence, and hopefully is going to reproduce and bring other things back into life as well. At least that's the process of healthy life. Unhealthy life is just going to destroy everything it touches, and that's why you got to be careful around unhealthy people. But you need to have patience and especially discipline in order for your seeds to grow, okay? Because you can't just throw it out to the wind. You know what I'm saying? You have to nurture your seeds. You have to water them. You have to pay attention to them. Keep pests away. Watch out for whatever dangers might come while that seed is growing, okay? Especially while it's young and vulnerable, especially while that idea is fresh, okay? I've experienced this myself playing with different creative pursuits. I'm messing with music a little bit. I don't like showing it to everybody because somebody might tell you something about your creation. That's their opinion, all right? But if that tree isn't rooted strong enough, that opinion is like a strong breeze that could uproot the tree, okay? That strong breeze, that opinion that somebody had could come and push off your tree, which means that they just killed your idea. They killed the seed in your mind. You have to keep this stuff protected, all right? Don't say, just do, okay? Don't say, just do unless you are strong enough to understand whatever they say is what they say and has nothing to do with what I'm doing. Not everybody's at that level, but once you get to that level, you'll be unstoppable in this world. So make sure you're nurturing your seeds, okay? And lastly, use your time wisely, or Wisley as I have it spelled up here. Look, man, everything disappears. There's nothing in this world that's gonna last, all right? You leave something unmaintened, untouched for about 5 years, nature will consume it relatively quickly, unless it's a large stone or something like that, which is nature in itself. So what that means, I'm gonna put this crudely, what that means is that you will die one day, okay? You only have so much time on this earth to bring in what you see you can bring in, all right? Are you gonna use that time appropriately? Are you gonna use that time playing a video game? Are you gonna use that time behind a desk working for a boss who picks on you all day, okay? I'm not gonna do that. I hope you won't do that either. The biggest regret that I could ever have in my life is being on my deathbed, okay, and I sit there and I'm just looking up, I see the light coming in, it's coming in, I'm just, oh no, here it come. all right? And then I just get hit with a thought, wait a minute, you didn't do that one thing that you were supposed to do when you was 25. You could have been successful at that. Why didn't you do that? All right, now I gotta sit here and wonder what my life would have been like if I would have did that. Okay, that I ain't gonna live with that. I ain't gonna live with that. I'm taking every single shot that I can take, and I would advise you to do the same thing. Because guess what? Think about all the failures that you had up until this point. None of them matter. None of them matter. All the money lost, all the bad situations happened, all the nicks and bruises, all the bad relationships, all the fights that you ever had. None of them matter going toward. None of these matter moving forward in the future, okay? What matters is that you take the right step to get to where you want to be. Understand, it's the age of information. It's all laid out. It's up to you to take the steps, okay? Start walking that journey. Start climbing. Get there. Keep hustling. Keep grinding. I appreciate you for watching this video. If you stayed to this point in the video, look, I mess with you, man. I'm glad that you messed with this video. I hope that you found this useful. All right, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join the community, drop a comment. Let me know what else you guys want to see on this channel. Peace.